John chapter 4 verse 43 says, "Now after 2 days he departed thence and went into Galilee, for Jesus himself testified that a prophet hath no honor in his own country." Then when he was come into Galilee, the Galileans received him, having seen all the things that he did at Jerusalem at the feast, for they also went unto the feast. So it's saying there is that Jesus went into Galilee, and there's some people there, and they saw him and knew that he was Jesus because he had been there before and performed miracles at the feast when he turned water into wine, and then so Jesus said, so they received him knowing what he did, so saying like they saw him, so they believed. And then verse 46. Wait. Oh yeah. Verse 45. Then when he was come into Galilee, verse 46, sorry. So Jesus came again into Cana of Galilee, there where he made the water wine, and there was a certain nobleman whose son was sick at Capernaum. When he heard that Jesus was come out of Judea into Galilee, he went unto him and besought him that he would come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. So there's a guy, and his son, he was sick, but he wasn't at that feast. He didn't know. He didn't see that Jesus, all the miracles that Jesus did. But he believed in Jesus. But all the other guys, they knew that he was Jesus because they saw the miracles that he did. And so verse 48, it says, Then said Jesus unto him, Except ye see signs and wonders, ye will not believe. And so Jesus said, if you unless you see signs, like if you see what I did, unless you see what I do, or if you see what I have done, then you'll believe. But if you haven't seen those, then you won't. But then verse 49, the nobleman says, The nobleman saith unto him, Sir, come down, or my child die. So he's saying, basically, what he's saying is, my child is sick and he'll die, but I know that you are like the Son of God and will heal him. And then verse 50, Jesus saith unto him, Go thy way, thy son liveth. And the man believed and word that Jesus had spoken unto him, and he went his way. So Jesus told him, Your son is alive. You can go back home, and he will be alive. So, but the guy, he hadn't seen any signs or anything, but he believed anyway. All the other guys, they only believed because they saw what he did. And then in verse 51, and as he was now going down, his servants met him and told him, saying, Thy son liveth. Then inquired he of them the hour when he began to amend, and they said unto him, Yesterday at the 7th hour the fever left him. So the father knew that it was at the same hour in the which Jesus saith unto him, Thy son liveth. And himself believed, and his whole house, and then he believed, and his whole house. Okay, so what it's saying there is, so the guy was going down his road, and then his servants ran out to the road and met him and said, Your son is alive. And then he asked them, and then they told him the time that he started to get better. And then he realized it was the exact same time that Jesus told him, Thy son liveth. So it just goes to show that what can happen if you don't only believe, if you believe in what you don't see, because he didn't see what Jesus had done and he still believed. That's all I've got.
Dude, what an explanation of the scripture.